Good evening, welcome back to Sunless Skies with me, Balloon Gamer UK. So we upgraded our new train. We've got more missions to do, more upgrades to do, and more of this map to do before we move on to the next ones. So, crew is maxed, let's repair the locomotive. Now, if memory serves me right, we're gonna go. We need to go to Port Avon. Lustrum when we find it. Port Prosper. And they want 5 seeds. Let's have a look at the bank. That's a Port Prosper. Just come from there, we're not going there yet. So we're going to Titiana and we don't want to do that. Lustrum, we don't know where it is yet. I need some seeds. Where can I buy seeds from? Missiles. Nectar. Seeds are up there, okay. I can go get seeds from there. Wandswood. Okay, they're selling fuel and supplies, and these are just fuel and supplies, so not too bad. I'm going to get 1 fuel. Taking 1 tea. Deliver 2 more to complete this prospect. Well, they do want that at Port Avon, so I could go back to Port Avon then. Port Avon, then up to. Well, if I want the seeds, Titania wants, what was it? You want the seeds, but I'm going to have to buy those. Okay. I've done everything I want to do here. Yeah, I need to do Port Avon stuff because I don't have money at the moment. Thought I'd miss that car. Nope. That lag is so bad. I'll go around the top, I think. Doo-doo. Port report, if I can. Right, so we did the T mission. 97. Now, there was something about this T thing here, wasn't there? I seem to remember. This one. I can get cheap fuel. This was it. Host a tea party. Port Haven is now 10 or more. The locals are still essentially British. They cannot resist the smell of tea. They enter nervously. They stray like stray cats approaching an unexpected bowl of milk. As you pour, one attempts a tentative conversation about the weather. You express amazement. Soon he has relaxed enough to risk an actual opinion. You smile into your cup. You're one of them now for a little while. We always like a tea party. So... do I need to reduce my terror? I'll just have a stroll around the village. Still got the nightmare though. Read a work of speculative fiction. I did have something for the club, didn't I? Deliver the Kentucky trophy, that was it. Stout veteran pokes it. What a horrible creature. He twiddles his bushy moustache. Perfect centerpiece. Jenkins, fetch the hoist. Hunting for the hunting club. You are gathering trophies for the hunting club. You've delivered a Kentucky trophy. You've gained 100 sovereigns. Good. Right, so we need to get a B. That's fine, we're going up that way. And a Scriv Spinster trophy. What's a Scriv Spinster? This was that flying woman thing. Okay, I need some supplies. Ooh, I can get seeds here. Great. Oh, special. Perfect. Just what I needed. I'll get a supply. Don't need to overdo it. We're only going. These are all selling. Need to get there really. That's fuel and supplies. Good as that at the moment. Probably enough. We'll get another supply just in case we run into trouble. Damn it. It's crashing into things. My hold has got 3 seeds and they want 5, so I need to buy 2 or get them from somewhere. Tomb. Can't remember this. Oh, it's one of these. It's just the cache. I haven't tried it, but I guess you borrow like supplies and fuel and you can put it back. You'll gain a vision of the heavens or sky story. Read the ledger. I've got 2 sky stories from that. I don't want to. So I'm going to go up to Stainrod's Nature Reserve and then back to Britannia. Look at bees, man. There's not one. Loads of them. Need that. God, how many of them? Reduce terror. Trade for supplies. Reduce the terror. Definitely bees have multiplied. There's a nest here, that's why. What's the nest doing down here? More of them. Oh yeah, lost a crew. Thing is, my ship has got quite badly damaged. Now, do I go back in New Winchester for repairs or not? I think not. This could be a mistake. Deliver sapling knots to Port Prosper. Verdant seeds. Sapling knots or something else then. I need just 2. In fact, I can get 1 more and sell 1. Oh, I can't. Oh, don't know. I could sell the seed straight away. Okay. So we got beat up by bees. Took a lot of damage, really, considering that we now have 80 health. How did I ever survive when I only had 30 health? Right, so we've got enough seeds now to get back to Titania, but we need to fight this. Hope there's not 6 swarms of bees going back as there was coming up. Shouldn't be, because I killed them all. It does look like we're going to have to fight this wind. There's no way through here. I do want to go up there, but we'll do this first. I'm just going to have to... Hi, Fluffy. Bee mods are a pain. I don't know what it is. Oh, there's some stuff over here. I just came up here and I got to about here and I had 1, 2, I want to say 3 sets of bees. Then another one came from the north. That was 4. Then there was a nest quite south here, which spawned another 2, I think. And then there was actually some here that I just bypassed as I flew up in the storm. I'm going to get this stuff. Tea. I delivered my tea to Port Avon, just did that. Attending that mission with the Kantari skin for the club. Nature Reserve approach is the worst for bees on my map. Yeah, well, I mean, the bees are always, but the bees were more like north of here. Like, some might be here, but they were like definitely here and here. I never noticed them basically at Malkin's Thrift and this Williams Well. They seem to have come further south. But that's maybe just progression of the game now that I've got a more advanced train. Did you play more of it today? See? All bees. I already lost 1 crew I'm going to just do the experience. But I don't think they respawn once you've killed them like on the same sort of save. They do later. We raided this on the way out, but I never knew that was that far south. I mean, that's why they're around here, because of that nest, but... Oh, hello. I am pretty beat up. When I need a repair, don't give me a repair. Because 80 hull, I'm down to 24. I'm going to have to go back to New Winchester, but I want to try and do this Seeds mission. I might just leave these if they don't attack me. Everywhere. Definitely seem to multiply. Yep, you played it more today and you got the big train. Woohoo! Nice. Nothing but the best, eh? Oh, more beans. Holy crap. Right, let's I'm only getting 400 for that. Let's turn that mission in. So that's Lustrum. That is Port Prosper, which we're not going to for a while. We've picked up, we've got 1 seed, 1 tea, 1 honey, 3 supplies, 2 fuel. I don't think I need anything really. I'm just going to go back to New Winchester to repair. So I explored all down here, didn't find a damn thing. Nothing, well, you know, this thing, but... So I need to do down here, and obviously... this. I think Lustrum's up here now then. And something maybe up there, I don't know. How many ports are I think there's 9 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, and there's probably just 1 more. So yeah, I think it's up there. I need to go repair because I'm beat up. 2 fuel, 3 supplies, that's enough. Let me just... did I do a port reports? I don't think I did. Port report dark. Oh, drop off settler. Yeah. Forgot. Oh, this is the woman that was wanted. They arrived at a destination, whether or not it still was. Encourage your passengers to disembark. She sips her hat as disembarks, deposits a heavy purse into your hand. She whistles a jaunty tune as she makes her way. So I had the opportunity to turn her in because she's running from the law. Delivering a settler. Delivered a settler. If you visit Queen's Cross in Port Prosper, you can pick up another, or inspire a new crop to travel. Settler is no longer your light. Gain 200 sovereigns. Okay, not too bad. It's not very much though. I think we got 300 for the guy that we took to Port Avon, so I was expecting 4 or 5 if this woman was on the run. You have now 1 recent events. A settler settled. You've gained 100 experience. You total 9, 6, 10. We're about to rank up. Donate Sky Stories. I want to do that. I want to donate anything. I need to earn these candle things. I don't know where I get those from. Tendon Arcs exhibition. What does this do? It's my terror. I've done this already. Right. Not ready for that yet. So we're done. Well, they're selling 7 crockery. 40, that's seems cheap. I don't think the crockery. I should get these things when they're on offer, shouldn't they? And just bank them at New Winchester. So we're going to do that. Do I need nectar? I'm going to get 2 and nothing else. Don't need supplies of fuel. No, they're waiting for me. Whoops. Really in the dark. I'm getting all these Steam achievements. Watching someone else playing. I was watching someone else playing Metro Exodus today. God, I want to get that game. It's fucking too expensive, that. Gain experience. Let's do that. That means we've ranked up. Let's go get this other bit. Right, 34, 29, 37. So I want to do Veils and... We do Veils and Iron. Veil tiles. Veils and Isles. A Tale of Terror. I'll just get another more experience. Right, we do need to be careful. 22 health is not much. Not much at all. Oops. I'll try this again. Failure. Never crew member lost. Well, I'm going back to New Winchester anyway. I can always recruit more crew. I might get some free nectar. Right. If we're not careful, we're not going to make it back alive. 16. You don't think it'll take long for the price of Metro to drop? I don't know. I mean... First of all, it's on Epic and it's not coming on Steam for a year. Come on, guy. I don't wanna... What are you doing? Oh no. Hull left. I mean, looking at it and what people are saying about it and what I've seen, it's certainly game of the year so far, and if not for the whole year. It's so good. It's, you know, it's hard. Great story, great graphics. I don't think there's much reason for them to discount it. People on Steam can't buy it. So I don't know. But I need to skip Port Avon. Hopefully we should be alright from here on out if we don't run into any marauders. Yeah, well, I would say that's true in most games, and certainly those on Steam, but I mean, Steam regularly have the sales. Epic's got nothing. Epic Store's absolutely trash, so... They're not going to have the regular sales, even if it was like 10% off. You know, you get get a fiver off of that. Still getting these stutters and lag all the time. That there. I don't know why it does it. It only does it on this map. It's like it's taking a while to load in some graphics, but I can't imagine. Hoping there'd be some patches for it this week, but I'm not seeing any patches for it this week. Right, made it back. Great, we can do our repairs. I don't know whether to buy crew now because I'm starting to pick up some free crew in places. I might leave those. Tacity's retreat. Oh, new Winchester reels from the recent events. The more free-spirited citizens are now keeping a low profile with the company house. Head office, the Winwood Company, bristles with London flags. The Colonial Assembly, the closest thing Tacity's after leadership, has fled the port. Learn more. The Tacities are struggling. The Winwood Company, whose dreadnoughts on loan from London prowl the Reach, have them outgunned. At Victory Hall, the Indurate veteran regretfully argued that New Winchester was no longer a safe location for the independent's nascent government. The Assembly voted in her favour and its members evacuated the port in a chaotic exodus. If you have business with them, you need to travel to their new headquarters at Lustrum. Okay. This change in the balance of power will affect encounters, discoveries, bargains and prospects in Reach. For example, the Tacity's retreat means fewer independent miners to compete with, and so more hour-laden sky rocks for you to claim. Okay. So you compete within, there's maybe less mining, but you won't be challenged for it. Right, let's repair. This is going to be expensive. 195. Holy schmolies. I won't get crew. Recent war hero. Travel to Magdalen to find his spectre. You've lost a saloon gossip. Okay, that's fine. The stuttering's been on the bug list for nearly 2 years. Jeez, really? Yeah, Epic Store have nabbed. They're giving. It's kind of weird because there's quite a lot of uproar about it. Because if you pre-bought it on Steam, apparently you'd still get the game. If you hadn't bought it, it wasn't on Steam for launch day. So Epic Store's trying to sort of compete with Steam, but it's like devoid of anything. There's no offers, hardly any games on there. Its UI's rubbish. And Epic Store have also got the Division 2, so the Division 2 isn't coming out on Steam. And they're paying 88% to developers, where Steam only pays 77% or 76%, which is good. You know, I'm in favour of developers getting more of a cut of the game, so you're getting an extra 10-11%, but there's a huge market on Steam, and a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to be forced to go get another platform. You know, you've got the UBI store and you've got all these things. Why do I, you know, people don't like the fact that you can't buy it in places that they're already members of. But obviously But I don't know, because I mean, obviously it is a really good game. The feedback's been phenomenal. The stuff I've seen is phenomenal. Every player I've watched it who's not a multiplayer junkie or whatever has loved Metro Exodus. And you know, it's got more of a niche market anyway, so I don't think they need to sell it. It's not like Division 2 and stuff. Division 2 is definitely a game where 3 months later it'll probably be offered at half the price, because it will have that high. Metro Exodus is a bit more... There's a lot of players, Fluffy, that don't have the time to play for Metro. It's hard. It's single player. It's not multi. I mean, I was in someone else's channel and they were going, "Oh, is it like Apex?" I don't like Apex. I don't like PUBG. They're like, "Oh, can you? Is it got Battle Royale on it or something?" It's like, no, dude. This is not. This is like a story game. It's the 3rd episode. It's like Star Wars Episode 3 or something. You know, it's epic. It's got a story. It's hard, it's you in the game, it's weird, it's got monsters, it's got people, it's got stealth, it's got, you know, crafting. So there's a lot of people that don't like that kind of game because it's kind of too hard. You know, it's not a just pick 'em up an easy game like World of Warships or World of Tanks, or bam, 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 have a quick fight for 20 minutes or half an hour. So I think naturally that shrinks down the audience of the people who, and therefore, you know, who would. But if you think about how many people have got Steam, I'm a bit surprised, because although Epic are offering 11% more to 4A games, and you can just Google it, like 4A games and Epic, and read all about the drama, but they got a year exclusive. And first of all, a year is a long time. I mean, if it was a 1 month or 3 month exclusive, then fine, but it's a year. So you're forcing players to either get the Epic Store, which obviously the diehards will do, and if I wanted to get the game and stuff, I would get it on Epic Store and get it now and all that stuff. But there must be quite so many people that only look at what's on Steam and wouldn't do that and blah blah blah. So if you lose 10% in sales and 10% more per game, I mean, I don't know. I reckon they could. I mean, proof will be in the pudding, right? But if they sell 20 or 30% less of the games because it's not on Steam, then the extra 10% they're getting is actually not helping them. Because, you know, I'd rather sell 1 million games at 70% than 600,000 games at 88%. So, you know, who knows? But Division 2 apparently signed up to Epic Store as well. Now I don't know what the split. I don't know if that's a year as well. But you know, and I think Epic are having to, you know, but are Epic going to stick to this? Because at the moment they're saying, "Oh look, we'll give you an extra 11-12% per game," which, you know, bods think, "Oh shit, if we sell as many games as we did before and we get an extra 11-12% overall or per game, I mean that's huge." But Epic have got to sign up a lot of new games going forward to pinch them off Steam. And then if they do sales, which I haven't seen them do yet on Epic, and you know, if they do sales, if they have to offer this extra money to developers to get them on Epic platform in the first place and sign them up for a long time, then they can't offer deals and stuff. There's not going to be any money in it for them. So, you know, if you think that you know, Steam are only making 22% for a game plus all their stuff and all their sales, but then Epic are only going to be making, you know, it's 88%, so they're only going to be making 12% on the game, and then you take away the costs and the advertising, you can be hardly making any money whatsoever. So I don't know, it just seems really weird that Epic are trying to do what they're doing, and that the big games company like 4A, and now with and Division 2 is massive because that's Ubisoft. So I mean, they'll do it through their own store, obviously, but they're not going to put it on Steam. They're going to just do it through Epic. So weird. Right, what do I need? Take that because we need to go to Lustrum. We're going to have so many things to do when we get there. Right, let me get right, I haven't got enough money to do any upgrades after the repairs, so where are we going to go? But yeah, so it's all a bit weird. You don't have an issue with a new platform, but I do with the price. Yeah, no, well, I agree, but I mean, if Epic are having to give more to the developers and they've only got a few games on their platform, I can't see them doing the discounts. I mean, look, I mean, Metro at 50 quid, I have a problem with that as well, but I've more of a problem. I've never played the Far Cry games. I don't know if you've played the Far Cry games. I'm not a Far Cry fan particularly. I never really played them, and Far Cry 5 didn't really interest me. The setting and stuff didn't really interest me, but of course the new games just come out, which really should have been DLC. I mean, I quite enjoyed. I don't always like watching Jingle's videos, but his video on the Far Cry update, what's it called, Far Cry New Dawn, was quite good, because, you know, he says, look, I still enjoy the game, you know, it's got this and that, but the characters are annoying and this is annoying, and, you know, and why would you play this, because they've done it as a standalone game, but yet it links into Far Cry New Dawn, Far Cry 5. So he's saying that, well, if you haven't played Far Cry 5, then this game would make no sense, because all the characters, all the links are a direct follow-on from Far Cry 5. So it follows on from Far Cry 5, and you meet some of the same characters, and you're in the same location, you're in the same town. But they didn't do it as DLC, because if they did it as DLC, they would have to do it cheaper. And they're charging £38 for New Dawn, nearly 40 quid. And, you know, and he's saying, well, that they can charge that because they've done it as a standalone game. But he's saying, but if you played it as a standalone game, although it's okay, you know, 60%, you know, it's not a bad game, but it is so much a follow-on and a link to Far Cry 5 that it really should be and is DLC. But it's not DLC, it's a standalone game you can buy on its own. You don't need Far Cry 5 to play it with. And the only reason that they've done that is money. You know, and I think, I don't know, I mean, you know, I don't want to get too political about it, but gamers do need to sort of stop supporting this stuff, because so I recommend listening to what Jingles has got to say about it says Far Cry 5 New Dawn, not with a bang but a whimper, which you know, I think he just said it pretty well. So but, you know, if you were able to pick that up in the sale for like 12-14 quid, and you've got, you know, you've got Far Cry, but even Far Cry 5, they're still selling that on Steam. Let me have a look. Getting distracted now from the game, but it's fine. Take a short break. But if we go to, and obviously it's not on the sale, so New Dawn is £37.99 on Steam right now. And that's the basic version. If you want the deluxe edition of New Dawn, that's £46, £45.99. You can get Far Cry 5 and Far Cry New Dawn deluxe edition for £84, £83.99. You can get Far Cry 5 Gold Edition and Far Cry New Dawn Deluxe Edition bundle for £99.99. And Far Cry 5, okay, admittedly it's not in the sale right now, but Far Cry 5 is £49.99 right now, and it came out a year ago. Was it a year ago? Maybe not, maybe 6 to 7 months ago. But so I know Metro Exodus is expensive, and I really don't like things going north of 50 quid. But that is even more of a rip-off when you come back. So if you think of what you get for your 49 quid for Metro Exodus, how good the game is, how big it is, how challenging it is, you know, and a game that came out 6, 7, 8 months ago is still the same price, and most people would say Metro Exodus is better than Far Cry 5. But then Far Cry 5 doesn't, you know, it doesn't plan to be that serious. You know, you can play it more sort of online co-op and some stuff like that. So Far Cry 5, yeah, $49.99, and that's the stuff. So the gold edition is £75. This is Far Cry 5 gold edition. So 50 quid for the game, 75. At not 2,000 recent reviews, it's got mixed. Out of 28,800 all reviews, it's got mixed, and that came out. So no, actually, it was a year. 27th of March, 2018, it came out. So they're still selling the gold edition Fluffy for 75 quid. It's had mixed reactions. So all I would say is, when you've got a brand new game like Exodus at 49 quid, that's not too bad. It's not good, but you know, Ubisoft, just with Division and Far Cry and stuff, they've done our flipping milk it, man, really. You know, but I think I'd like things to do that if you've bought the previous games, like even if it's new. So if you've got Metro Exodus 1 and 2 in your library and you get Exodus, you get 10% off. Give, you know, just like a real company, like a mobile phone company, or you know, if you're a loyal customer, that's kind of hard, but you know, because other people have all, it depends who you bought it from, but essentially you've given money to. Now Ubisoft do that in a way, because in the Ubisoft store and stuff you can get 20% off the games with 400 points or whatever, or 200 points, so that's not too bad when you're talking about 70 quid games and you can get 20% off. They do that a bit, so I quite like that feature, but more games should do that or go even better, where if you've got the previous titles, you know, that's their loyal fan base, and you can discount that, and it gives an incentive to not just play one game but play, you know, all the series. So I don't know, maybe they should do more things, but if we're not careful, every new PC game that comes out is going to be 100 quid. You know, but if you look at the reviews for even Far Cry 5, ain't that good, and it's still selling at full price. Now obviously somebody like me, even if I was to buy that, I'd be like, well, somebody give me the game, or I'll get it, you know, if it comes up at 20 quid or something, some amazing sale, 70% off, then you know you're getting quite a lot of gain for that money. But yeah, it's hard, but obviously the more people that pay the premium prices, the less people are going to discount it, certainly in the first year or more. And if you play games 3 or 4 years afterwards, then you know that price is going to be a lot less. But I don't know, it's all getting a bit iffy. Right, so I need to deliver those to Lustrum. I need to find where Lustrum is. So I don't really have many missions to do here. Most of them are to Lustrum. I think Lustrum's up here, or down here, or up here. I think I'm just going to load up with fuel and supplies and just head straight past the Bonnie Shepherds. Go find this friggin' bit of the map. I've got the money. Oh, I haven't got the cargo. What am I carrying then, actually? Sorry. I have got quite a bit of stuff. I was going to get a Port Avon, wasn't I? Hang on. No, I've got 8 of these. Hang on. Hang on. Right. I keep going to the map. I got no deals for the cups, so I just bought them for supplies, so let's get rid of those. Same with the nectar. I grab all of them at the same time? Too late now. Shift maybe? No. Control? Nope. Right, seeds. I don't have a mission for seeds either. Oh, that's bugged out. What's happened there? Oh, it's still on the screen. What? Oh no. Let me restart the game then if that's going to do that. Weird, isn't it? It's a really good game, but it has got a few bugs. Right, let me just quickly reset this. You hate the games industry now, sadly, yeah. Considering how everything is digital delivery, no DVD, no artwork, no manual costs, full profit margins, disgraceful in the current asking price for A-related games, yeah. Yeah, oh look, it's still there. Right, let me shut the whole thing down. That was weird. Still there on the loading screen. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Was it Elite or was it Frontier or one of those games? I remember I got like a little 15-page pamphlet, and like 7 or 8 pages was like a mini story, like a mini book. And then, you know, it had. They did that with the early games of what was it? Not the new one, but the. What was it? Oh god, I've forgotten the name of it now. God, my age is just creeping up on me. I can't think of things. Star Citizen. Not Star Citizen, but you know what I mean, the previous early games in the 80s and 90s. They came with like manuals and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind the digital aspect of it, but you should say, why can't they give you like a 25-page booklet digitally, you know, that you can print off or have. It's right, 3 and 3. That's fine. Let me just hopefully not bug this out again. So I'm going to the bank. Okay, so that's cleared now. Just. Right, so I am going to load up with fuel and supplies. I might take the crew thing off. Do I lose the crew automatically if I... The thing is, taking the crew off, I can't put any. I can't put the mining drill is this one as with the cargo, so it's not really gonna help me. This is the wheel, isn't it? So that goes in the mining slot, that goes in the gun slot. So I know you said earlier about taking the crew off, but there's nothing green that goes in that slot. But I'd have to alternate with that, which I don't want to do. Because I want to load up with, well, I'll say load up, but I don't. Let's it's a little bit excessive. 5 and 6. Oh, actually, one more. 6 and 6. Okay, let's go. You replayed Dungeon Keeper 2 recently. Oh yeah, that was great. I played oh, what was it? It wasn't a Dungeon Keeper game. It was on the Commodore 64, I think, when it first came out. Oh, what was it called? It was a dungeon game, but it was... I have got on Steam. I don't know if you've played them. They're quite good. I haven't played the second one. I'm still playing the first one. Have you played... Hang on. Legend of Grimrock 1 and 2. If you haven't played those and they're in the sale, get those. They're really good because they're new, as in the graphics are quite good, but they're very much in the style of... my game I'm thinking of was Eye of the Beholder? Eye of the Beholder, I think that was on the Commodore 64. It was around the mid 80s. Probably late 80s when it came out, like 86, 87 I think, maybe a bit earlier. But I think it was Eye of the Beholder 1 and 2, but it, you know, it was a dungeon game. They were really good. But Legend of Grimrock, if you look it up or just Google it and watch some videos, I think if you like those type of dungeon games, you'll like them. I mean, so the puzzles are actually very hard, but there's some very detailed videos of each of the puzzles. So if you really get stuck, you can always Google it and say, how do I get past this stuff? I mean, if you like that kind of stuff, I could play a bit of... I'm probably about halfway through, or I don't know, something like 40% of the way through of Legends of Grimrock. But you know, it's got spiders and skeleton men, but the puzzles are really like you've got to stand on this and press that and fight these guys, and some of them were getting a bit hard for me, to be honest, the puzzles. But really good game though, really good game. Legend of Grimrock 2, did I buy it? I haven't got it. Oh, I've got Legend of Grimrock, but I haven't played 2 because I haven't finished the first one yet. So we're now going to just YOLO over here. So terror and my hull will be the 2 things that I'll be most worried about. Yeah. So if you look up Legends of Grimrock, and I mean, I think even new they were like 20 quid or something, or 20, you know, they were under 25 quid brand new when they came out. And when there's a sale on, you can get them for about like 7 quid. Legend of Grimrock. I mean, with 1 and 2, maybe you might get Legend of Grimrock for like a £5, and the second one for like under 10 quid when the sale's on. I don't know how much they... Let me have a look how much they are in Steam right now. I take it you've got Steam. Store, because there's no real sales on right now. Legends of Grimrock. Or is it Legend of Grimrock? Legend of Grimrock. Spells it wrong. Legend of Grim. Oh, why am I on my wish list? Go to the store, you silly. Legend of Grim. Yeah. So at the moment, Legend of Grimrock is £10.99 and Legend of Grimrock 2 is £17.99. But you could half both of those in a decent sale, if not more. I think they come up like the 60-70% discount mark, and there'll probably be an Easter spring. There'll probably be something in April, March-April time on those. And there's also a bundle price for 22 quid. But if you get that in the sale, the bundle, you'll probably get both for like 15 quid. But I think you'd like those if you like those style of games. You can just watch some YouTube videos. I'll give you... where am I going? I'm going to go up. But they're well done, the graphics is good. It's sort of old school gaming with a slightly new twist, but when I say new twist, it's not... It doesn't depart very much. It's still... The views and the angles are the same. Mountain Blade Bannerlord, yeah. Yeah, that's been coming out for years, isn't it? It's like, I'm sure we're going to get around to that. I mean, I've got on my wish list, I don't know whether to get it, it's still being developed, but the Civil War Something of Rights, is it? I'm keeping an eye on that. But I like some top-down strategy, so I've got like Industries of Titan on my War of Rights is the Civil War, and Imperator Rome, and I've got things like a CK2, Crusader Kings. That's a good game, strategy game. But War of Rights is not like Bannerlord, but it is a bit in the fact that, you know, you control a single 3D person. And where am I going? Up. But I don't know. Bannerlord 2 is Mountain Blade is more like Star Citizen. It's like, will it ever come out? I spent some money on Star Citizen, but even when it comes, I'm not playing it. I haven't played, and I can't. It won't even run on my computer. My computer's like top of the range gaming rig as of like 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, and it won't even run properly on it. You know, I struggle to get like 12 frames per second. So even when the game comes out, you're going to need a £6,000 PC to play it on. They've raised what, $150 million in it. This Tom's place, he said, I think, you know, you might be finding that. Old ruins are locked in ice. The staircase leading there, I had friend climbed to one of them stairs. Didn't come down again there. Desolation of Saliba. Oh, there's a little mini dock. Pre-human ruin. Oh shit, this is a terror place. Get out of there. It's all gone red. Star Citizen's standing, Jack. Yeah, agreed. Oh god, there's terror things right here. We go this way, it's a little bit less terrifying. Trust me to find a new terror. Oh, I should have brought all the munitions with me for Lustrum, because if we find it... Oh well, too late now. I didn't bring anything with me, did I? Nope. Looking dark. This doesn't look good. It's quite scary going into new places. Oh shit, what the hell is that? What? What? It's a Scriv Spinster. Oh, I've got to collect one of those. Lucky. It's just like Tom's Well, isn't it? Roots Ridge. What was that? What are they doing? Christ. I've already lost a lot of my ship. Crap, we're going to have to travel back at this rate. We've already lost half of my hull. Partly because I was rubbish. Now I need to collect that for the trophy. I'm sure there's more. Bollocks. I lost a lot there. Wondering whether I should go back. I don't need to go back. Send out the bat. Oh yeah, I forgot. A bit late now. If you're older than me, Fluffy, I'm a bit surprised you're into gaming, I'd say, because most people that are older than me never got into gaming. Although you didn't say what age you were, you just said you were retired. Oh my god, this doesn't look good. There's another terror. Why am I just finding terrors? 54, okay. 4 years older than that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. What the? I broke my rule. What was that? A curator. Search for treasures or take a trophy. Reduce my terror. Okay, I'll do that. Uncanny specimen. No cities found. I'll send out the bat in a minute. I think I need to go back because maybe I can come back through this way. Okay, that's given me a bit more health. Only 10 now. Lestrum is in the dark region here. Yeah. Here. Here. Judging by cities, it's probably here. If you think there's one here, there's one there, there's one there, it's probably there. And if it's not, it's probably there. But then there's not many, you know. And this was a dead end when I came around here, so it could be over there. But with all this shit here, I kind of think it's probably up here. But right, there's something there, but I don't think that's a city if it's a question mark. It normally gives you the ladder mark. I still haven't found anything called Tom's Well, but it's probably... They don't give you names of the terror and you can't click on them, but they... God, I'm gonna need... I was thinking I don't need the really fancy train to go to London and other places, but God, if that winged bat and that woman can do that much damage to me, just two of them, then I definitely need... what should I do, up or down? I think down. This bit here seems peaceful enough. That scared me with the script. I was like, Jesus Christ. I hate spiders though and stuff like that. So like in Metro games that I played, I hated the spiders. And then, you know, in the Dungeons and Dragons game, I hate those as well. That's a mine. Right, so I haven't found diddly shit really. Still okay for a few more. Just uncover this bit of mist here. Look at all this stuff. I keep wanting to click on the screen to scroll, move it, expand it. But you can't, because most games you know you click and you scroll and you zoom in and out. No, all I found is a big island. Some creepy goddamn ass music. Lustrum, though, I don't know if it's going to be this new capital for the other part. I mean, maybe you can repair your train at Lustrum, so it sounds a key place. But it's funny how, I mean, the game hasn't, but I mean, I don't know, like, don't tell me where it is, but did you find it, like, last, like me, or did you find it early? Because I could have found it by, if I'd gone, I mean, obviously the game tells you about going southwest and east, so it sort of gets you going here to here fairly early with hints, but last, it's not easy to find. Yeah, it's poked away in some little. So they've designed it that you're not really meant to find it early on. Is all an island here? But I do want to probably repair and dock, and then I can say, because then at least what I've uncovered is saved. Oh no. Oh, give me a repair. Yay. Need 10 though, innit? Or 13. That helps a bit. Particularly as I didn't take any damage then. Right, so we found 2 fucking scary areas, 2 lots of monsters, and uncovered more of the map and some more mines, but that was it. Right, well, I'm still alright for fuel, so I think I'll go back. It likes annoys me that this bit's black because it's an island and I can't uncover it because I can't get to it. Yeah, I mean obviously they've tucked it away in a little place and stuff, so you know. I didn't even do round the rest of here. Could be near Traitor's Wood because there's, you know, it could be right just over here somewhere. Because this was all a bit emotional around there as well. But we'll get there. But I want to get there sort of slowly because I need to earn money and upgrade the train a bit more, don't I? I don't really want to go up here, but I want to get rid of that black stuff. I'm like addicted now to getting rid of shadow on the map. The Bonnie Shepherds. There's not much there. I could go up. I think I've got two reports and then I think I will take the munitions with me though, because if I find Lustrum, I've got that's Port Prosper. No, I can't remember where somebody was selling those. I think Port Prosper sells those, doesn't it? Port Prosper sells them. If I could get 5 of those and then find Lustrum, I could turn 2 things in at the same time. I want a boost button. Boost. So did you just get your new train today and done much in it, or have you had it and done a couple things with it since? I mean, it's not massively. I'll have a look when I'm at Winchester, but I mean, I've got my health to 80, and I think is it 90 by standard or something? But obviously you can boost that. There's more slots and all that stuff. But thing is, I didn't make any money there whatsoever. Spending it all on fuel and supplies. Just get 200, I think, or 300. Okay, well, it's better than nothing then, because we ain't got money now. I'm a poor train sky captain. We got it today, good armour, nice hold. With the add-on, it looks cool. It does, yeah. All the gold and red, just like Iron Man. But I've only got, how much money have I got? I've only got 440, and it's going to cost me like 150, 144 to repair my ship. But I did put both the armours on, so I've got an armour of 80, which is pretty good. I need to just get a little bit better at... So I'm going to go with full fuel and full... Go searching again. Maybe a 5th supply, because I don't know where I'm going. But I'm going to load up. I left myself. I've got 10. So I need 5 of these. The Lustrum. Let me just check. I haven't got any things to claim. What's this? Comforts at home. Dried tea. Who wants that? Port Prosper. So I'm thinking I need to go to Port Prosper because I think I can buy the other 5 things that Lustrum needs. These things, I think I can get those there. Because that's where the ministry is based. So I've got 5 cargo now, but obviously I'll use and they want 3. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, so what am I doing? Well, I've only got 2. Need to get another 1. They always want bronzewood there for something as well, don't they? But I did the clock tower mission thing. Let me just... Faculties, that thing's gone. Tells you where Lostrum is. Well, yeah, it did. It said Lostrum lies to the northwest. Lostrum lies to the west. Okay, I thought it... Last time it said it was near this place, and this name of the place I hadn't found. It said it was near, I don't know, Schellensburg or something like that. But this actually gives a direction. West, northwest to New Winchester. So that is in that top left corner then, over here. But I don't know if this is north. Is this north? Because I was trying to find some maps. There's very few maps around, and I found a map, but it was all orientated in a different way. So there's no compass bearing on here. So north could be here for all I know. But I'm pretty sure they said Port Even was in the east, and this was southwest. So you know, it's either here or here. But I think if I can get to Port Prosper, I can get fuel and supplies there. It's just whether I get damaged, get a bit of money, and then I'll just go up, try and do what I've not done. Can buy those there. 9. Shit, I ain't got 9. I'll take 1. Is there anything? That's nectar. That's souls. That's bronzewood. That's souls. This is bronzewood. Found some. So this place up. That's nectar. There was somewhere that was doing tea. Seeds. But it's not everything they sell. It's just not the specials. And season now, so. Fortunately, I don't have the right things. I can do 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I can do those 3 if I don't use all the ones for Lustrum. If I leave myself short for Lustrum, but I might be able to find some more. Right, I think I should just... I don't need any more fuel or supplies. Not if I'm going to Port Prosper. I'll get fuel and supplies there. I'll do that stuff, and then we'll go up and do what we were going to do a while back. I only got 10 out of 16 crew though. Shit. I got the money. I'll get a few crew. All 4. Right, let's go. At least it's saved, so we can unlock some more on the map. Take a full crew to Lustrum. I'm not going to Lustrum, I'm going to Port Prosper first. I'll take a full crew, I'll get money. I can't now though. I'd have to go down, so I fucked up. 14 will have to be enough. I can get some more at the circus, but I'm not going to the circus. I'm going to go up and down. Tea is random. I think I think T's a bit like seeds, because seeds seem to be random as well. They seem to pop up and disappear in various places. Nobody... But I'm not going to have the money, I don't think, to buy the 5 newspaper things that I need. It depends what I get delivering the munitions. That might give me enough. If I deliver the 3 munitions to get that money, that's only going to leave me 4 ammunition, not 5 for Lustrum. But if you're still on this map and you got the next train up, you must know every inch of this map by now then. See, I'm going to go down here because I've got a bit of map not having. I think it's just... Was it cut through? I think I've got mild OCD, just want to try and get. You're going to go to London tomorrow once you've tidied up a few loose ends. Nice. So you went to Lustrum in your new train, or you went to it in this train? If somebody comes in now, doesn't know the game, they'll go, did you go to London in this train, or that train? I think we're talking about real life travel. The old train, yeah. Okay. This is the starter map now. Try to get rid of this terror, but I can't get rid of the terror at Magdalene's because I need the mission that has a cannon on it. A fairly straight one to put crossbow in. Right, so I think I can buy. Lower my tower. Nope. I can't buy the papers. I'm going to do that to get that money. And supply 9 more. Ah, I can. I've got these things, so I need 5 of these. $350. Okay. And just afford it because of Right, so I'm one short on the munitions now, but I might be able to pick that up from a wreck or something. Didn't get damaged. Right, I probably need... thinking that's enough. I don't know. Another lot of money. Fuel's cheap here. Right. So we need 8 more of those. That's lustrum, that's lustrum, 5 and 5. And we've got 4 and 5. Port reports first. We might have tea with Admiral Nelson. Deliver sapling knots. Oh, okay. I did have that. Okay, gained a bit of money for that then. And let's do this. Okay, thought I might load our... We do. Have you been to Albion yet? Because we need a special pass to go there, don't we? Or something? But it's here. It's right next to. And I have a feeling I saw on someone else's video. I think there's another relay. I think the relay to London down here. Oh. I haven't got any things, taxi things to do. Could offer transports. Sky Stories 5. I think I won't bother. I'm just gonna... with full cargo. Gonna go exploring again. Right, so we need to reverse and go up. And get good at combat. Albion is London, isn't it? You could be right. It's the what's the maps they're on here? So you got the Reach, Eleutheria, the Blue Kingdom. I don't know which one London's in, but probably Albion then. Something Ghastly. I don't think I've had that one yet. Then, so that's obviously. Zoomed out so much. So there are no Tacites around. I mean, I'll come across them, I guess, at Lustrum, but there used to be Tacites all around Port Prosper and stuff. There's not now. Just want to check this bit out on the left here. Stripper for repairs. See, I need that when I'm being in combat. Let's see, have I got enough cargo space? But I have one. Crate of what? Barrel of unseasoned ales. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, what am I doing there? Just damaged myself. Shit. Shit. Oh, messed up. That was close. Ah, the double fire and I missed. Phew. I nearly really messed that up. Sovereigns, I'm broke. I know it's not going to give me money. 21. Now, I didn't read the ledger. I didn't read the ledger in the other place to get the Sky Stories. I don't want to raid it. I don't want to have to borrow stuff and give it back. I haven't quite done that bit there, have I? I did see one of those screeching women before. I don't know if you were on the video. I came down here. I think there was one here near Mad Mercy's claim. Someone like scared the crap out of me as well, but I didn't actually fight it. I just ran away. Oh, is that a taxi? Oh, it's a taxi and a fish thing. Let's do this bit because this is dark. I could send out my bat in a sec. Down to them. Oh shit, it's no, wrong way. Wrong way. Oh, there's a taxi, lovely. attack you automatically, that's great. These things are horrible. Why's my gun not working? Oh no, I've hit the fish. Retrieve a stony organ, send one of the crew out with a set of pliers, but I may lose crew. Don't think that sounds like a good idea. Let's gain sovereigns. Partial success, great. Gain 2 terror. I'm not sure we're going to fight that thing, I might just let them... Keep as much of my health as possible. Old ruins are locked in ice, their staircases lead nowhere ahead. Oh, that's what I got last time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God damn it, I just want to unlock some of this on it. Obviously they just connect up through. But... following me. I don't know whether they follow you, but I'm patrolling there, but the other one came. Oh man, that was close. Shit, that was going to hit. Well, leave me alone. The other one being killed. Go on, Takati, you fight the other one. You're good with that. Go this way then. The stress. Oh my god. I hate that screech. I'm gonna fight this one, that's too close. Oh, what is that thing? Like a shield or something? Ouch. Be a repair. That would be a repair on my laser. Cover sheaves of parchment. Gain experience. Send out a crew with axes. I'll just get the experience. 250. Took a fair bit of damage there. Stripper for repairs, good. That's what I want. I'm literally on the edge of my seat. Oh, I need to get a cup of tea or a drink or something. Stress. It might be the right way to Lustrum, but if it's Tom's whatever, Tom's well, I don't want to go there. Have you been to Tom's Well yet? Have you been to Tom's Well yet? Or you don't want to go to Tom's Well? Well, it's nothing like Tom's Well. That's, I missed it. Sorry, I think the chat's a bit delayed, isn't it, with Oh well. Oh. I plan on exploring all the dark areas and fighting this creature. Might be near Lustrum though, because we're coming across the Tacitus again, so it's probably... I'll just come over here, so... Send a bat out in a second when this gets down to low. Actually, it's more scary having just dark and nothing below me. Well, with a bit of both, because it looks so far down, like a well. Gorgeous ridge. I've only got 2 supplies left. Holy shit! 2 fuel. The princess has taken all the blankets. Lustrum's cold. Throw something on the fire. Books if you must. Right. Well, obviously, just here. Hey, we found it. Let's dock quickly. New port captain. Well, we made it there alive. Alright, let's sell these things first, shall I? Those 4, they need 1 more. Literature. Okay, so up to 1300. Sell hours. Claim fields. Okay. Let's check them out. Explore Lustrum. Right, port reports. So much for a quiet retirement village that used to be here. The rush of the prospectors has ripped the civility from the place as efficiently as the goads from the mountainside. The scars that remain are no less vivid. Fewer and fewer prospectors return with goads of hours, and the cost of processing them off-site grows every day. Still, for now, Lustrum thrives and offers the promise of riches. Any lucky industrious miner willing to come. Mining town, basically. Let's just... Is that the last city then? Right, let's look for this host thing, see if he's here. No conclusive evidence. Right, so that was a waste of time. God, there's loads of stuff to do here. Seek a claim of your own. Cost 100 sovereigns, stake a claim if you find one. Only 2% chance. 100 coins doesn't sound. Visit the Hanged Man pub. Let's explore Lustrum first. A tale of 2 ports. Your boots crunch through the snow, clean and bright, lacking the lingering sadness of London's ammonia-suffused lacquer. The townspeople nod politely to you, a distinguished visitor, but avert their eyes from the grizzled prospectors and get-rich-quick merchants who have taken over their slice of civilization on the mountain. They wait impatiently for a day when the mountain has nothing more to offer than the uncouth invaders finally leave, hoping that something still remains when all of value has been finally plundered. Let's visit the pub. Buy a round of drinks for the miners. That's probably going to lower my terror. Approach the figure in the corner. Do that one. Talk to Mr. Pennies. Exchange hours for an otherworldly artifact. I have got a few of those. Change your hours for money. I've got some hours, haven't I? I've got some hours, I've got one. Let's do that then, can I? Need money. Two sovereigns? Bloody hell. They're like bloody robbery. Can't do those now then. I have to click everything twice. Don't know how much that costs. Let me do that and lower my imagine. Okay, got to listen to all the gossip. You've lost 10 sovereigns. One prospector tells of finding a goad in the shape of a lion, apparently the mark of a great fortune, and another talks of chipping away in silence so as not to startle the hours inside. Another mentions how cold the goads are, how difficult it is to work. Goads, the geodes, I think all the geodes are. A layer of thick ice under the snow is considered a sign of a good claim. Okay, we need to make a layer of thick ice under the snow. They all agree that mining day must begin with libertation. A cup of moonshine poured from the mountain's good graces. If it rumbles, it is said the offering is accepted. If purple wisps appear over the claim afterwards, its prospector is blessed indeed. These newcomers reckon they've got it made, digging in the mud. Don't realise the geodes is cold, do they? Hardens the muck. If you're not breaking your back, you're not doing it right. It serves them right for thinking the claim. I need to stake a claim, I think, but this might help me choose one, so I'm going to keep spending money. Listen to gossip about mining. Look for trees. A drunk prospector warns you. Not too tall. The young ones. The hours keeping them young. Lots of trees. Lots of trees. No good. What? Look for the trees. Not too tall. The young. So young trees. Hours keep them young. Lots of trees. No good. Just enough trees to scrub and break the ice. Sign of a proper vein. Listen to gossip about the troubles. It's them windwub bastards, innit? Didn't mind them sending round their neddies. Honest competition. Lads enjoyed the distraction. But did you see the state of that Parsifal lad? The miners' huddle. That weren't windward. That's them night hunters they talk of. Tearing folks up with their claws and teeth and eating them whole. All you see is black rush before your eyes and then snap. And sovereigns, okay. Didn't really help me much. Have we approached this figure in the corner? We have. So I can speak with a wary prospector. This will purchase you a claim that can be better described as adequate. You may have better or worse luck seeking out your own. I want to seek out my own. What was actually spending 40. Seek a claim of your own. Let's do this then. A cold journey into the snow. Stay close, friend, warns you. He lights a vapour lamp, glowing purple like the gases of the nearby nebula. It occasionally sparks with little flecks of green. Soon enough, the lamp is the only light. As you move out of the treacherous, mostly unclaimed edges of the mountain, occasionally he stops to sniff, off to drag a foot through the snow and mud in what looks like line. Finally, he seems satisfied. He shoots you a mostly toothless grin as he lights a cigarette. Reckon this has your name all over it. What do you think? You've lost. What? I don't think much of that at all. Little flecks of green. Well, there's no deep ice and there's no few trees. Reject the claim. hang on. The mud is hard here, covered with soft snow. A few young trees flourish, but not many. Okay, that's good. Only one other mining group seems to have staked claim here. Our Harker warns that it would be most impolite to ask about their success. Okay, well that's good about the trees, but it doesn't say about the deep ice, does it? I think I'm going to reject it. Especially as it says there's another mining group there. Yeah, 22% chance, that one. That's attempt to climb the mountain. Gonna use the supply to do that, don't I? Did I lose 100 doing? Not going to let me search for another claim then. I have to come back, I guess. Oh well. I didn't see a dice with a claim thing. It just said I must have missed it. Wasn't looking at it properly. I'll reject it anyway. I can't look to another one. What's this? I passed on a really good claim there. Yeah, well it had the tree thing, but someone else was there and it didn't say anything about the thick ice, so it was 50-50, but the fact that someone else was there, I kind of thought it was a good claim, not a bad one, but I thought I might have been able to search again straight away, but you know, so when I show bring me nameplates torn from London ships. Oh, hunt London locomotives. I don't want to do that at the moment. We can do that later if I want to. The Mogul's tea shop. Something to reduce my terror would be nice. That's what I just did, wasn't it? So that's reduced my terror. Can't do it again. Right, seek a claim. I think that's not gonna... Alright, this does. 72%. Your feet regularly slip on this terrain. Layer of hard mud and frozen ice beneath the fluffy cotton snow. That's good. Not much grows here. Nebula grass shines soft purple and yellow. Right, so this has got the ice. The other one had the trees, and you need thick ice and trees or. Right, so I missed this, so I got a 70 super. Do you think I should claim this? Because it's got frozen ice beneath the snow. I'll wait because of the lag. So I don't think you probably can get the trees and the thick ice, but layers of hard mud with frozen ice. So this actually sounds like it's a good claim as well. You rolled 3 times, max for 82%. Oh, failed. Can I keep trying, can I? I mean, if I withdraw, I can come back and try again. Maybe not the same claim, but I'm going to withdraw. I've lost 100 sovereigns. Oh shit. Well, I didn't realise it cost me 100 sovereigns even if I... I'll try once more then. Terrain is in this for under snow, ice hard, high ground. A few small trees grow in around your claim, potentially useful cutting tools and farm. A few small trees is good. 83. Here we go. Get this one. And I got success. Right, so it cost me 200. Your answers are too slow, Fluffy. The lag. I think I did it right there. Second time. I had 83% on that one, and it's got small trees. There are no complications. You accept the Our Harker's recommendation to plant your flag. You do not actually own this part of the mountain. You merely have the right to exploit it. Time to get started. So I guess we get some stuff coming out of it. Assign a crew member to work on your claim. This is why we needed crew for Lustrum. Assign 5 crew to your claim. Let's do 5 crew then. Don't forget about us, Captain. Your chosen crew disembarks, both volunteers and volunteered. They should quickly get the hang of things. Lustrum mining crew, you've left some of your people mining in Lustrum. You've lost 5 crew, new total 9. Order your crew to begin mining. Oh, so it's hours, is it? They're gonna... Ooh, okay, hang on a sec. That's a fair few things. Order your crew to begin mining. There's hours in this mountain. If you can get them out, they'll make you rich. Once you do this, you'll not be able to recall your crew until after collecting your next shipment of hours. God, I hope hours aren't that expensive. They're only like 70 or something. I mean, I hope they give you a lot, because otherwise, what's the flipping point? Takes a month. Shit. Assign a crew member to work your claim. 1 crew member will do little good here. 1 more might help. Does that assign another crew member, or assign 1 more might... It sounds like assign another one. Retrieve your crew. Assign 5 crew to work on your claim. They were hired to work for you. Nobody said anything about it being exclusively working on your locomotive. That's what I've done, isn't it? Can I assign... Like, can I co-key... So if I do that again, is that going to take me down then to 4? I can keep going and getting crew, and I can have 20 people, 30 people or something there. 5 is plenty. But is that assign another 5, or is this a different option? I've already assigned 5, haven't I? Yeah, but I've assigned 5 to work on the... But it then went to this, so am I meant to now do something else, or just... It's confusing me. So I assigned 5 crew to work on my claim. So why is it giving me another option for that then? I guess that means... That would mean 6, and then why would I assign 5 more crew? You say it takes a month, but I reckon if you've got a lot more crew, I could probably assign another 5 and I'd have 10, and it would do it twice as quick. I mean, I don't have the crew to do another 5, so I won't, but... Tell them to start work, yeah, okay. Work begins. A quartermaster hands out pickaxes and food rations. The crew begins digging. Since you don't have access to furnaces large or powerful enough to get the most out of the mountain, the larger geodes, they will focus on filling barrels with unseasoned hours. You can sell these at other ports. It will be some time before they've dug out enough. You should return later. Okay. Victory Hall in exile. Deliver my port reports. Do that on money. $10 sovereigns. Is that all I got? 10 sovereigns. Report. I thought the minimum was 100. Not really sure I want to do that stuff. Observe your crew in action. Try that. Might speed them up. Intense work. Back-breaking labour. Frozen drops of sweat on every forehead. Between gasps, few lines of unfamiliar working song. Working dawn till dusk. Our pickaxes are blunt, but not a penny more. Cause our captain is a splendid boss. Okay. Kind of think adding crew or doing that gives you a possibility to speed it up, but Winwood Company, we haven't visited them yet. This branch is closed. Visit the Hangman Pub. Done all this, haven't we? Don't want to use a supply. Can buy supplies here though, can't I? Yeah. I was wondering if we should go up this, climb this mountain thing. Where was that? Because it's only 20. I'm gonna fail, but oh, you need 2. I suppose it's going to cost me 80 and I'm probably going to fail. I don't know. Might find some hours up there or something, but it doesn't sound like it's if it was 1 supply I thought I might give it a go, but it's 2. Tea shop, I did all this, didn't I? And the pub was... Buy a round of drinks, approach the figure in the corner. We did that, I think. Talk to Mr. Penny's. Just talking about the fact that it's all trading hours, and then there's these things. Okay, so I've done everything really. I do need more crew. And I need to deliver More munitions. I need to buy tea. I'm wondering now if I should take this off. This on. What do you get from I mean, there's the wood, so we get bronze wood for mining. What else? What else do you get for mining? Because there's one that looks like a stone. Maybe that's unseasoned hours or something, because that's sort of like a glittering asteroid. And there's the one that looked like tree trunks. I'm not carrying much cargo now, but I'll get one more supply, because we're bound to get into trouble. Right, do I buy more fuel as much? I need to really go up here. Don't really want to go up there, but I think I need to. Ship's not too badly damaged. It will be soon, I'm sure. Terra's not too bad. Okay, let's do that then. Not sure I like it out here much. I still need to undo this bit. Okay. Wooden hours, that's it. Okay. And you just get like one, do you? Seem particularly profitable, but I suppose if you're not having to pay for it. See, there's bits here, like this is off the map. It says they're vacant and dead, but it lets you... I don't want to go any further, really. Graveyard of Stars. Oh right, there is something. Venture in. Shit, have you done this before? Because I found this in the south, but I didn't go... Appropriate the waste waif. Venture in. 40% chance. You need 3. There are dangerous places off the map. Shit, I didn't even know there was places off the map. I'm going to turn back. I'm not going to go in. Ooh, hang on. Shit. Go back. Because there's that one, and then it was down here, this place here, there's one here. So you can travel off the map and you go to what, like another map of even worse monsters? Have you done that? Have you been there yet? Is that where Tom's well is? Princess has taken all the blankets, Lostrum's car. It scares the shit out of me. It's scary going to new parts of the map, but off the map? Darn, man. Oh, Christ. Nothing to look at, just passing through. Don't come for me. Oh, shit. Firing at me. It's the fact they stick their flipping arm out after you. Wow. Come on. Oh shit. Taxi after me or shooting there? Shooting the monster at the moment. Ouch. I don't know what that is. Is it like a repair thing? Or? You're going down, bitch. Shit. Send out crew. I'd love to. 88% chance for again. I don't want to lose a crew though. Let's try it. 88% sounds pretty good. Bronzewood. Great. They need a few more interesting things, don't they, to collect in this? Right, we're still going north up to the horror. I want to go up, see if this connects up or not. But I took quite a bit of damage there. You're not spoiling it for me. I didn't even know you could go off the map like that, but... But you've been there, have you? You've been there. Oh shit, terror's gone up, isn't it? Oi, oi, oi. Do I want to use a supply? 51, let's send them back to work. Partial success. You lost a fuel. Oh, I don't want to lose a fuel. The game purpose is to break you. They'll never break me. I kind of want to save this though, really, but if I die up here. Travelling up to a horror now. It's backcountry. Oh god. The grave of the silent saints. These things are not very friendly. Come here, you little shit. Looks like a real backside wave, isn't it? I wouldn't want to fight 3 or 4 of these things. God damn it. What am I doing up here? Is it a dead end up here? Oh, looks like we can go off the map again here. It's fairly short range, but apart from when it does that bat thing. Jesus. How many times have I got hit? You know my terror though, man. It's just... Did I take a trophy? Yeah, I need that. Substantially reduce my terror. Right, we did right, we did right. We did take some heads, but not too many. We were 44, I think, so we took 12. Is this going off the map as well here? Looks like it. Looks like there's a mining thing there, isn't it? Yeah. That's another place you can go off the map. Where's these crystal things then that they keep saying? I mean, can I mine these? Didn't give me the R key, did it? Or M key. Oh, it does. Retrieve. Take the egg on board. Ooh. One of your crew dons their thermal sky suit and steps out into the cold. After a few minutes they return closer to the last wasp nest. It doesn't look like something I should take on board, but I imagine it is. It's like Bee's thing. Someone in a busy port sure to want to buy it. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I got that ref. Take it. Curator's egg. Well, I think I did hear of that somewhere. Eggs can be sold in London, Wolsey Station, New Winchester, and King's Ideal in Pan. This game is massive, isn't it, really, if you think about how much we're doing in the beginning map, and there's... No, one of the worlds is a lot smaller, but... I need to start finding stuff that sells for like 5,000. Terror's raising again now. There's no way up there then. I'll let this be a repair. Well, I need fuel there as well. Repair's good. Let's get the frick out of here. This is Tom's well place then. It's a research item at the nature reserve. Okay. Future item, yeah. Makes sense. Oh, I can go... They sell fuel. I need to get for fuel, so I either need to get back to New Winchester or selling fuel. I'm about to run out of fuel though. I'm not sure I could get back, especially going up here. Shit, I should turn back. Just thinking though, if it cuts through, I mean, New Winchester is probably twice as far as Stainrod's Nature Reserve. I think this connects, don't you? Because look, there's a bit there. I'm going to push on. I'm going to be... I don't have any bronzewood on board, so I think we just reset and I'll have to do the whole fucking thing again. I'm not even sure I can make it. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to redo all this bit. All this bit here was all gonna. I'm gonna die. Because I'm gonna have no fuel and I haven't got any bronzewood on board. Look how quick it seems to be going down quicker now than it ever has. Especially if this thing can't use these things. Failure. 4 hull, 5 terror. Bastards. I'm screwed. Is there stuff here? Can I borrow fuel from here? You're low on fuel, the high wilderness is cold. Once you run out, you only have a few opportunities to remedy this before you freeze to death. No, I'm trying to get there. Let me read the cache first, get the sky stories. Oh, I can't read the ledger now. Shit. Oh no, read the cache. Take supplies. Take fuel. Have I got to take it back to exactly the same place? Or oh, I've got one wood, you said. I think I'm going to take fuel here. But there's like 3 or 4 of these things dotted around the map, so I'll take fuel. Is it 1 fuel? Right in the ledger, you'll owe a debt, but this is the done thing. Don't write it in the ledger. Future captains will assume that whoever wrote the most recent entry is responsible for the depleting cash. You will not incur a debt. Your crew will be unhappy. I don't give a shit about my crew, really, to be. What do you think I should do here? I'm kind of tempted to not write it in the ledger. I mean, when it says my crew will be unhappy, is that talking about my officers or the general? I don't care, they're probably going to die anyway and I'll just buy a new crew. I don't pay. As in, you don't pay, you don't incur the debt. Right, that's 1 fuel, gain 10 terror. lost 4 crew. Oh shit. Partial thing. 4 crew. Oh crap. Okay, well we've got enough, I think. Jesus Christ. Can I cut? There's no cut. I need to go up. I don't really care. The crew hate me while I'm in the left. I'll just buy more, won't I? So, be worried about that. But that was handy, having that there. I was almost shit out of luck then. Gonna get attacked by bees though. Ignore me, I didn't steal from the ledger, honestly. What's the most nightmares you've had at one time? I think I've only had one, but it's like you can have 4. You've had 2 of you. Reduce terror. Didn't reduce by very much. Base of research. Come on, how many times I got to click you? Gain 300 experience. What for? Watching what they were doing. What's on his list at the moment? You want these egg things yet? Ligaments of a guest. Pen of a scriv spinster. Traitor's wood mandrake. Oh, ice from old Tom's well. Where the fuck is old Tom's well? It's these white. I don't think I've come across it yet. Answers gloom. Wreck of the Parseval. Some ligaments of a guest. Shit. Haven't I got this spinster stuff? I've killed a couple. I'm sure I picked up a... Whence does it come? What call has the ice to freeze in a place otherwise so warm? Right. Turning in your research. I'm sure I've got some. Return to the base of the research. And in the scriv. I thought I had this spinster stuff. Maybe I didn't pick them up on the... Certainly don't have the others. Okay. This is a weird game. What are they up to in their research? Ideal. Done all that. It doesn't do anything. Take a trip into the reserve. Do sky stories. Okay. Souls for 55. Well, I'm not going to be getting them for free. Right. I need to load up. Don't have a lot of money. Feels better. Right. What have I got then? So I don't need to take seeds anywhere. It's quite cheap though, isn't it? They have a special one? Oh yeah. Souls. I need to be careful because I probably did pick up. What did I pick up when I mined? Hours. To be honest, I'd rather just pay the money. It didn't seem that. Right, I think we'll probably just go back to New Winchester. I mean, the game's saved now where we are, so at least we didn't lose what we did. Or I'd look up here. I'm just loaded up. I'm a bit worried about my 5 crew. I was just gonna say I will go north and have a look around. No bees are up here. That ended up being a dead end, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's a dead end as well, but to be honest, I've only got hardly got any health left. My terror's halfway. Thing is, I'm not going to reduce my terror much at New Winchester. I'll go back, and I definitely need crew. Yeah. So we'll have to leave, but it's annoying because I'm so close to. I might just go just to here. Yeah, I know. Right, so this looks like... Okay, so there isn't a way through there, so it's only to the top and back. Okay. Okay. Don't have an awful lot of money, really. 605. My train's going to cost about 150 to repair. We left 5 of our crew. I lost 4 doing that. Getting that fuel thing. But if this is the second best train and the train you've got's the best train and there's much worse things off the map and there's other maps and that, it's like gonna need some goddamn better weapons soon. Another B thing. I need to go. Oh, here we go. Allow my vessel's condition to deteriorate. What does that do? Lose a bit of health? Or lose fuel? Do I lose just that little bit of fuel? I'll do that one. Oh no. Takes a whole one away. Shit, okay. Oh, now I know. These. I'm definitely grabbing that. I don't care. I've fought worse things than you. Come on, bees. What's this? Oh. So, tensions are high and the crew are making mistakes. The preternally fertile seeds of the reach must be stored with the utmost care. A flicker of light, a lap of moisture, and they burst into violent growth, like the sack in your hold from which questing vines have groped knotting around your cargo. Remove the sprouting sack to the galley. You won't save the seeds, but you may increase your supplies. Try to salvage the sack of seeds. Order your crew. Throw away any sacks that show signs of quickening. Oh, sod it. Just get rid of them. Lost 2 sacks. Territories, yeah. Where'd those bees go? Oh, I killed one. We'll probably have another incident before we get back. I could try... Where's that place that gives me good wisdom? Oh, that's quite a long way away, isn't it? The memorial to the rat. Why is there like 1, 2, 3... I've found 4 horrors so far, but only 1... Looks like an eye. Is there any more eye things? Oh, that thing. Is that a good thing? Maybe there are more. I was thinking, why isn't there enough good places? Why is this world so cruel? Exploring is always the most costly activity. You're right, it certainly is. Because you're not very efficient where you're going, because you know. I want to go off the map now. I need to turn in any port reports I've got because I'm broke. When you hear this music, you know all is well. It's cruel because everyone is trespassing. 200 sovereigns, see? Basically nothing. I thought I might have got even more sovereigns for finally finding Ujima Flip. Lustrum, but no. Let's just do a bit more damage before we repair, shall we? Right, repair my locomotive. 147. Jeez. This crew's going to be expensive as well. 4 to 8. So again, 8 crew. 60 sovereigns. I'm gonna get some more crew. I can't. Of course not. Sell these egg things though. An eggmonger. Sell the egg. Sell all your eggs. Sell all my eggs. 600. Ooh, they're nice. 300 each. I was thinking if they're just like 100 or 80, like flipping everything else is. It's a bit dangerous going up there, but at 300 that might be worth going and getting some more. Nice. I obviously need one for a mission, but I don't need it right now, so... Okay, well that's paid for the... It's paid for the crew and the repairs. Oh, I can't get more crew. I can get crew at the circus though, can't I? One, I think. Oi, 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 oi. Bronzewood, claim it. What's this one? Claim it. Literature. Yeah, because this train is 90 and I've got 80. It doesn't show you the expansion slots and stuff, does it? Oh, it does. Oh, you have 2 lightnings and 3 of those and 1 of those. Okay. So I've actually got more armor because I've got 2. So it shows me here I'd have 1 less gun, but 1 extra gun of that. 1 less shield, but 2 more cogwheels. 1 more lightning. 3 more cargo. I mean, obviously it's better. So I'll have to get 1 of those as well then. Just take this stuff out for the moment. So I won't go back to Lustrum until I got more reason to go back there. When you're do you have to go back to Lustrum just to check on your miners, or do you get an alert saying, as you said, it takes a month? You get 100 with the shield, yeah. But I'm hoping there'll be green shields or something on other maps and even better weapons. Because if there's 3 other maps and even harder monsters and stuff, you're gonna need to upgrade these trains a lot more. You have to go back on your own violation to be. Okay, well we'll leave it. while before we go back. I need a mission with crockery because I've got those, honey and souls, but do I have any of those? No. Leaves. Right, let me just, I don't think there is for that money, but let me see. I can, there's new trains on other maps. Oh, is there? Okay. You know a lot more about this game than I do. No, I don't want to buy that for that, but is that worth 1100? Damage 10. This cannery thing actually, look, because you can get food or supplies off like those fish creatures. Sky beasts, converting them into supplies. But again, if I've got trains with multiple slots, that'll be good, but at the moment I'm kind of not going to use. So I think the only thing I'd want to upgrade would be my bat and my guns, but I think, I mean, the only other gun I've got is this wit and vinegar or the cottrell. Have you had this, didn't you? Dual Grimlockins. I mean, that's damage 10. I've got damage 15, 25 heat, 750. That's damage 10, which is 5 left. 750 is the same range. And the heat's 35, where this is 25, so it actually seems worse. I mean, what's better? What's better about that? Nothing. Heat is worse. Damage is less. Unless it's a particular weapon for a particular... It's a mine, isn't it? Bit of mine. Sneeze lurker. Damage per heat, yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I mean that's damage 15 for 25, and that's sorry, this one's 10 for 35, so that's not better. But it says a mine favoured for captains, so it looks like, I don't know, you might be able to drop it out or something, or it's a heat-seeking thing or something. It says captains eager to bedevil pursuits. Oh, okay. So mine. So that, it looks like it drops out bombs behind you, is what it does. But when you're being chased, you can sort of chuck it out and they'll run into it. It's probably not the damage or the heat, it's just the fact that you can sort of drop a couple of these as you go behind you, and they'll probably end up hitting them, particularly things like bees or... Okay. Well, I won't buy it now, but when we're super rich we can try that and other things. Right, I think I'm going to stop there because that's 3 hours. And so we'll do a few more missions. Obviously, I don't think, I mean, I'd quite like to just check that, but I think that probably goes like that, so there's probably nothing else there. That's not quite explored, so there's maybe a little bit more there, but that's probably a dead end there. So we need to check up here, and that might just be mostly land. And then I need to go to, when I go to Traitor's Wood, I'll try and maybe go down this time. We'll go to Traitor's Wood and do some missions there and then stock up. That only has supplies, so you need to take enough fuel. Okay. I've got this guy as well now. Fortunate Navigator and Incognito Princess. Finding 2 veils. Why is that taking them out now? What? Which one you choose, isn't it? If you've got multiple ones. All different skills, but 2, 6, that's 7. 6, 7, 8, 9, so it's probably better to have them. Probably better to have him. Need to go through some of these again. Right, excellent. Well, thanks for joining us again, Fluffy, and thanks for all your tips and help. It's been really fun. You're keeping me company. Appreciate that. And as always, it's been a pleasure. What was it tomorrow? Friday. So I might be doing some more of this tomorrow night. Probably won't be doing it Saturday though, because I'm going to be with my daughter Saturday and Sunday, although maybe not Sunday night. So I'll be on probably doing something in the morning, and this tomorrow night. Saturday off, Sunday morning and afternoon maybe off, maybe come on and do something Sunday night, and then back to normal stuff. Thank you, sir. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to dream now of stuff that's off the map and just how bad it could be. Oh man. Well, thanks for not spoiling it for me, but also of being some help and use. Right, let me just... I know I don't need to do this, but special delivery from London. Couriers asked you to complete the assignment. Delivery waiting for the nature reserve at the Albion Transit Relay. Okay. Yeah, these are some of the... I need to go back through all those before I start my next episode. Just gonna... dock and undock. I don't think I need to, but I'm just going to make sure everything I did there is saved. Thanking you, and see you soon.